British wine and the yummy grape juice on Shabbat. Oh, we're drinking the wine in the kiddish cup for Shabbat. Shabbat, Shabbat. Shabbat, Shabbat, yeah, yeah. Shabbat, Shabbat. Shabbat, Shabbat. We're gonna jump up and down. We're really going crazy for Shabbat. We're really going bonkers. Let's go bananas for Shabbat. Shabbat, Shabbat. Shabbat, Shabbat. Shabbat, Shabbat. Shabbat, Shabbat. We gotta do some praying. We say thank you to God on Shabbat. Blessings for everything. We're gonna pray, pray, pray on Shabbat. Shabbat, Shabbat. Shabbat, Shabbat. Shabbat, Shabbat. Shabbat, Shabbat. We're gonna do some dancing. Dancing and singing on Shabbat. Let me see you dancing. I wanna see your tushies moving. Shabbat, 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 Shabbat. Break it down. Shabbat.
Oops. Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Hope you're all doing well out there.
Shabbat Shalom.
Rabbi, all I see is your picture on the screen. Is that the way it should be?
I now have a face, but all I see is the logo on the screen on yours. There you go.
How about that?
And if you can make me a co-host, that would be great.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you had started the meeting and you were going to make me.
I made you host, but when I do that, I lose my host and I can't.
Yeah, sorry. It just confuses me when I get first on here. Okay, there we go.
Great. Well, good to see everybody. And hi to those who are there. Wish us a Shabbat Shalom so that we know you're with us. We're going to start with a little music to get us started.
I think that's a great idea. Shabbos is here. Shabbos is here. We're so glad that Shabbos is here. Shabbos is here. Shabbos is here. We're so glad that Shabbos is here. We're gonna clap our hands. We're so glad that Shabbos is here. Gonna clap our hands, 'cause we're so glad that Shabbos is here. Shabbos is here. Shabbos is here. We're so glad that Shabbos is here. Shabbos is here. Shabbos is here. We're so glad that Shabbos is here. We're gonna wiggle our fingers, gonna clap our hands. We're so glad that Shabbos is here. Wiggle our fingers and clap our hands. We're so glad that Shabbos is here. Shabbos is here. Shabbos is here. We're so glad that Shabbos is here. Shabbos is here. Shabbos is here. We're so glad that Shabbos is here. We're gonna nod our head, wiggle our fingers, clap our hands. We're so glad that Shabbos is here. We're gonna nod our head, wiggle our fingers, clap our hands. We're so glad that Shabbos is here. Shabbos is here. Shabbos is here. We're so glad that Shabbos is here. Shabbos is here. Shabbos is here. We're so glad that Shabbos is here. We're going to shout, hooray! Gonna nod our heads, wiggle our fingers, clap our hands. We're so glad that Shabbos is here. We're going to shout, hooray! Gonna nod our head, wiggle our fingers, clap our hands. We're so glad that Shabbos is here. Shabbos is here. Shabbos is here. We're so glad that Shabbos is here. Shabbos is here. Shabbos is here. We're so glad that Shabbos is here. Oh, yeah.
Another
Couple
song.
more.
Yes.
Bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam, yabby babby babby bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam. Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat 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 shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat 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 shalom, Shabbat Shabbat. Shabbat, Shabbat, Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shalom, Shabbat, Shalom, Shabbat, Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shalom, Shabbat, Shalom, Shabbat, Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shalom. Bim, bam, bim, 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 bam, bim, 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 bam, yabby, babby, babby, bim, bam, bim, 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 bam, bim, 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 bam. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. How great it is for brothers and sisters to hang out on this day. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. How great it is for brothers and sisters to hang out on this day. We How great it is for brothers and sisters hanging out on this lovely day. How great it is for brothers and sisters to hang out on Shabbat Eve. We are going to turn to kindling our Shabbat candles, to lighting our Shabbat candles. There's a set there behind Cantor Paul. And as soon as he
lights those, we will join in our blessing. We make one circle for ourselves, and one circle for our family, and one circle for all the people in the world. And we join in our blessing.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Asher kidshanu v'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Now we continue with Lecha Dodi. We haven't sung Lecha Dodi the last couple of weeks because it's been a holiday. We had Sukkot, and then we had Simchat Torah, and now we're back to a regular Shabbat. And so we sing Lecha Dodi as we continue to welcome the Shabbat into our homes and into our hearts.
Lecha Dodi Likrat kala B'nei Shabbat Nikabla Lecha Dodi Likrat kala B'nei Shabbat Nikabla Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Hu mevorach. Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Hu mevorach. Dodi Likrat kala B'nei Shabbat Nikabla Lecha Dodi Likrat kala B'nei Shabbat Nikabla
We are now going to go to Barachu, our call to prayer. If you're able to stand where you are, you can stand up. Otherwise, you can sit up straight in your chair as we join in our blessing.
Lai la 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 la. Lai la 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 la. Lai la 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 la. Lai la 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 la. Lai la 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 la. Lai la 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 la. Baruchu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam mevorach le'olam va'ed.
We connect ourselves to the Holy One and to everyone and everything as we join in singing Shema Yisrael.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. 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 Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto, Leolam Va'en. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto, Leolam Va'en. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
We join in singing Mi Chamocha, our song of freedom.
Mi chamocha, ba'elim Adonai, mi chamocha, edar b'kodesh, norah tehilot, osei feleh. Mi chamocha, ba'elim Adonai, mi chamocha, edar b'kodesh, norah tehilot, osei feleh. Malchutcha ra'uvanecha, bokeam lifnei Moshe u'Miriam, Ze'eli, Ze'eli anu, ve'amru Adonai imloch le'olam va'ed. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi chamocha nedar b'kodesh, norah tehilot, osei feleh. Norah tehilot, osei feleh. Norah tehilot, osei feleh.
And now, as we do each of our Shabbats, we'll celebrate our Torah, the stories and the teaching of the Jewish people as we sing our Torah song, It is a Tree of Life to Those Who Hold It Fast.
Okay, so we're moving ahead without Avot and Gevorot today?
We don't do Giverot, but let's just do our Avot prayer. We connect ourselves to all of our ancestors, our parents and our grandparents and our great-grandparents, all the way back to Abraham and Sarah. First, we'll sing about opening our hearts and our mouths to offer words of praise, and then we'll connect ourselves to everybody who came before.
Adonai sefatai tiftach, ufi yagi tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips so that I can pray to you with all my heart. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu ve'Elohei Avotenu v'imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak ve'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah. Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, ve'ezrat Sarah.
And now we turn to our Torah song.
עץ חיים היא למחזיקים בה ותומכיה מאושר. עץ חיים היא למחזיקים בה ותומכיה מאושר. שלום 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 shalom shalom. It is a tree of life to those who hold fast to it, and all of its supporters are happy. It is a tree of life to those who hold fast to it, and all who embrace it are happy. Shalom 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 shalom.
Doo-doo-doo. Now I get to share a story with all of you. This story is called The Magic Ring. Once there was a king who had the most magnificent collection of jewels in the entire world. It was the source of his greatest joy. He prided himself on having collected the best and the finest of the world's gems. Hour after hour, he would admire and enjoy them. One night, the king had a dream. He dreamed that somewhere in the world there was a ring, the most precious ring in the world. This ring had special power. When a person was sad, it could make her happy. When a person was happy, it could bring them, and a little bit silly, it could bring them back to themselves. And when a person was joyful, it intensified and heightened her joy. The king awoke from his dream, convinced that somewhere in the world such a ring existed. He needed to have it. So he called together his advisors and ministers and servants and described the dream to them. He offered a fabulous reward to the one who found the ring. He was prepared to pay any price. Each of the advisors and ministers and servants went out in search of the ring, and each returned empty-handed, except one whose love for his master pushed him onward. Years went by. He scoured the world, searching every gallery, every shop, every bazaar, to no avail. After years of searching, he too returned empty-handed. But before he would confess his failure to his master, the servant stopped one last time at a shop close to the palace. He described to the owner what he was seeking and described to all his trials of the past years. The owner, a very old woman, simply smiled. "I have the ring. Come, let me get it for you." "You have it?" exclaimed the astonished servant, remembering all the years of his arduous search. "You possess the magic ring?" "Yes," answered the old woman. "It was given to me by a wise person many years ago. Somehow I knew that one day someone would come for it. But until now, no one has asked. No one has ever appreciated its remarkable magic. Here, I'll get it for you." She took down an old box, opened the lid, and removed a soft brown cloth. She unfolded the cloth, and the servant saw a simple metal ring. It was not gold or silver, and it was not adorned with gems. The old woman handed the ring to the astonished servant. "I will pay whatever you ask," said the servant. "Whatever fortune you ask is yours." "No," replied the old woman. "Your king needs this ring. Take it as my gift." The servant rushed to the palace. He entered the king's chamber, approached the throne, bowed low to his master, and announced, "Your Majesty, I have found your magic ring. Years of searching had yielded fruit. The miraculous ring is yours." He presented the ring to the king. The king opened the box and unfolded the cloth. He examined the plain, unadorned metal ring. Could this be the precious magic ring? Then he saw that 3 Hebrew words were engraved on it. Gam zeh ya'avor. This too shall pass. Over time, the king came to realize the magical power of the ring. When he was sad, he would look upon it, and it would remind him that this too shall pass. And he would always be consoled as he recalled that dawn always follows the darkness of night. When he was when he was experienced true joy, real happiness, the ring reminded him that this too shall pass. And the king learned to hold on to and appreciate those precious moments. Soon he realized that this ring was indeed the most valuable ring in the world. He lost interest in the rest of his collection. All his many jewels and gems paled in comparison with the plain metal ring, which never left his hand. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom to you and all my friends. Shabbat candles burning bright. Shabbat candles are burning bright. Right behind me. Shabbat candles burning bright. Let us know it's a Friday night. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom to you and all my friends. For Shabbat Challah, good to eat. Shabbat Challah, it's good to eat. Shabbat Challah, it's good to eat. It's a special Shabbat treat. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom to you and all my friends. For Shabbat day is my favorite day. Shabbat day, it's my favorite day. Shabbat day, it's my favorite day. It's the day I get to say Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom to you and all my friends.
Well, all my friends, I hope everybody's doing well out there on this Shabbat. We're so happy that you have been with us. Just a few quick announcements. First, tomorrow night, we will be on our Zoom Siyum channel for Havdalah at 7 o'clock, 7 p.m. And on Sunday morning, for those who are in Beit Sefer, kindergarten and up, and in Beit Sefer, we have Beit Sefer at 10 o'clock in the morning. And just a reminder about that, we do have our regular Zoom Siyum on Monday and Wednesday this coming week. And lots of good adult learning opportunities and other kinds of things. I just will highlight that Intro to Judaism begins a week from this Wednesday. And it's a wonderful class it's an adult class, but a wonderful class for people who want to learn more about Judaism, those interested in becoming Jews, those who just want to, who are part of a Jewish family and want to be able to know more, Jews who stopped learning much after they turned 13 and are looking for an adult experience. Lots of different paths, but a wonderful class and a wonderful community. So that will start a week from Tuesday. Please send a note to the office or a call or to Cantor Paul if you are interested in.
Right. And online registration is available on Eventbrite. So you can check those links out as well.
And any other announcements you want to make, Cantor Paul?
No, I think we covered it, Rabbi. Thank you.
Great.
I will do one more announcement. We have just a couple of days left till our food drive climaxes with the picking up of all of the wonderful contributions our community has made from the temple on Sunday morning. If you still have food that might be available for those who are food insecure, those who need food at this very challenging time in our communities, all of our communities, please don't hesitate to bring it over to the temple, even Sunday morning. I would suggest you do it tomorrow. I think there'll be some people there for a little bit of time tomorrow. If it's not there, you can leave it in front of room 12, but we really want to show Inland Valley Hope Partners that we are as strong as we ever have been in terms of contributing our share of food that comes from our High Holy Day food drive. And at the moment, we're a little short, so I encourage anyone who can to please do so. And if you can't, we are also accepting monetary contributions that we will use to purchase food for Inland Valley Hope Partners so that they can continue to serve the thousands of people they serve in our community.
So gather close. You're with your family, if you have brothers or sisters or your parents or grandparents, whoever you're there with, as we conclude our service with our family blessing.
Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha.
May God bless you with good and keep you safe.
Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka.
May God be with you and be kind to you.
Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom shalom.
May you always know that God is close, and may God give you the gift of peace. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Thanks so much for being with us, and we hope to see you all soon.
Shabbat Shalom. Have a wonderful, restful, and peaceful day.